Holy cow, not even maybe 30 minutes into the trip, we've already seen our first bear. That's crazy. This came running right down the ridge. Chuck stack down here is where we're gonna be heading. Alright, so we just made it down the AT, and let me tell you why I'm stupid. The loop. And so now I gotta hike all this. So it's gonna be about 26.8 miles today instead of 17.9. Fun. Alright, good morning. We are gonna head up the Lakeshore Trail. We're about 3 miles away from the tunnel to the road to nowhere. From there, hopefully there will be someone up there and we can hitch a ride, or we may just walk the road into Bryson City, rest up. Alright, good morning. We are, oh no, dropped my trekking poles here. We are officially back on the trail, heading down Deep Creek. I believe we're going to hit Big Creek here soon and start going up that way. So yeah, I caught a shuttle ride this morning. Got a new hat while in town. Special thanks to BC Outdoors for the shuttle ride and having the beer and some more backpacking food. So yeah, we're going to keep on going along down the trail here. And then today we should be getting past Smokemont into campsite 48. So you can kind of see some of the remnants of the wildfire that came here through here about a week ago. It's pretty cool. Right now we're still on the Thomas Divide Trail. We got about 2.4 miles to Deep Low Gap. Oh. All right, sorry. Now we're back. Pressed the wrong button. We're about 2.5 miles from Deep Low Gap. And then we'll hit, I guess, Mingus Creek as we work our way up to Newton Ball Trail. And then, without checking the map, I believe it goes from Newton Bald down into Cherokee, which will be cool. And then we'll hike up to Smokemont, and then from Smokemont up to 48. So we're chugging along here as the morning continues. Let's keep on going. So we're kind of stuck in the mud here, kind of trudging. I think we finally just got out. That was fun. But yeah, Deep Low Gap, I think that's the name of this. Working our way up to Mingus Creek, and then once we hit Mingus Creek, we'll be popping out next to the Oconaluftee Visitor Center. Once we hit there, we'll take that trail for a little bit. And then I think that's where we're gonna stop for lunch and see what we can find down there. All right, so we're walking up 441 Newfound Gap Road. So we actually came out above the visitor center at Mingus Middle. And now we're just walking up 441 to Smokemont Campground. Once we get there, I think I'm going to stop there, or we'll see how far we are from camp. We've been making really good miles today, so we may just go straight into camp, see how it goes. Alright, so we jumped off 441 onto, I think this is like a horse camp, or like a horse riding stable type area. We'll see if we can hike along this, that way we don't have to hike along the busy road. Maybe we'll see some horses. Alright, we're here at Smokemont Campground. We're about 4 miles away from camp, and it's about 2:20, so we got plenty of time to make it there. I'm going to hang out, eat some lunch down here. Then we'll head up Bradley Fork to Chastain Creek, where campsite 48 is, where we will stay the night. Good morning, everybody. day number 7 of our Smokies loop. Right now we're on the Chastain Creek Trail. I believe we're heading up to the Anoa Creek Trail. Not sure exactly, we'll check once we hit another trail, but then we're going to take that down to Hyatt Ridge, hit Haituga Road, then hit some trails that I forgot the name of, and after that we'll go down to campsite 41. So today is going to be about 24 miles total. It's about 7:30 right now, so got a kind of nice start to the morning. Just kind of goal today, not necessarily to hike fast, but just to stay kind of consistent with my pace and to just keep on moving. So here we go. All right, we're working our way down the Anoa Creek Trail. It's pretty cold this morning. The sun's not coming out. They actually said there's a chance of rain, snow mix today and tomorrow. So hopefully we avoid that and that doesn't happen. But in the meantime, we get a really good view of the creek. Little clovers or whatever those plants are, the grass coming out. Looks pretty nice. A little muddy area here. But we're gonna work our way down to Straight Fork Road, I believe, where kind of the Benton Mackay meets up with a little road. You walk a little bit, then I'm gonna check and see if it's quicker or shorter to take Beach Gap up to Balsam Mountain Trail, or to take just the road when we get there. We'll decide from there, and we'll keep on working our way towards the campsite. So, we're kind of left with just one option here. It's not a fun option, but it looks like we're going to have to cross this right here. It's going to get wet. One. Let's go ahead and go across. Cool. Crazy enough to do this one-handed with the camera too. Funny enough, this is the first creek crossing we've done the very first day. Don't we have to cross Rabbit Creek. Whew. And we made it. Beautiful. So we're just left campsite 47. Pretty cool campsite. The bear cable's on the bridge, but I guess it's right by the creek here. That's pretty cool. Old metal bridge. Starting to snow now, so we've actually got the camera put away. We're using the cell phone. It's starting to come down. Little kind of small, fine pieces of snow here. We'll see if it sticks. We start getting some snow on the ground. That'll be kind of interesting. We're about to hit probably about 2 miles away from the road. Yeah, so about 2 miles away from Straight Fork Road, and we'll take that up to, I think it's called Palmer Spring Trail. Of course, forget the name of that. I looked at it on the map a bunch today. So yeah, we'll keep on hiking on, hit the road, hike up to the trail, take the trail, and we'll have to kind of loop. Once we do that, we'll kind of have to loop back down into campsite 41. Hopefully the snow isn't too bad, although it's kind of cool if it was. What's up? We are here at the road down by the Hyatt Ridge Trail, taking a little lunch snack break. It's a little afternoon, so we cooked up some ramen noodles. We're gonna eat that just to get a little bit more pep in the step. We've got 17 miles left to go today, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. Good news is tomorrow, I believe we've only got like 13 up to Mount Sterling, and hopefully we'll see. I may have some friends up there. We'll find out. I was in the middle of texting them when I lost service. I need to grab a red vine. These things have been great. But I was in the middle of texting them when I lost service, so never got that confirmed or not if they're going to be up there tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see. So far, so far, kind of slow going. Trying to get in the rhythm of the rocks. I can't stand rocky trail. It's making it a little tough to get going, so we'll keep on pushing it. We'll keep on working. Probably get there when it gets dark, I'm sure. But we'll keep on going until we get to campsite 41. So now we're hiking along the road. It's actually closed right now, so there's no cars on it. And it is windy and like this little snow, sleet mix thing, whatever. So every now and then, see if it happens in the video, a gust will just hit straight on. But at least we're moving, so we're staying warm as we keep on heading on down the trail. All right, now the snow's coming down harder. It's pretty crazy right now. Really pretty and gorgeous out here. It's finally starting to stick to the ground. I think it was yesterday at some point I had my layers off because it was like 70 degrees outside. But this goes to show what the mountains are like in the shoulder season. There's no telling what weather you're gonna get. Everything just turned white in a matter of 15 minutes as we climb up this road to the Boston Mountain Trailhead. Keep in mind this is April, but it's April in the Smoky Mountains as we start gaining elevation. So you never know what the weather's actually going to be like. Luckily, I knew that. So I've got plenty of warm layers on. And we should stay nice and toasty. I'm curious to see, I haven't checked the elevation today, if we end up going back down to lower elevation. Then again, this all may be rain down there, or what's going to happen once we get to camp. But right now we're trugging along. Once we hit the actual trail, we've got 10 more miles to the campsite today. So that'll be fun. We'll set up camp and keep on moving. There we go. All right, so this is the Beach Cove Schoolhouse. This is pretty cool. We're at Cataloochee Campground. This place is totally not creepy at all, but I think we're gonna sit out here on these steps, cook dinner, and then it's about 5 miles to camp. So I think we're gonna go ahead and cook and eat right now while the rain's kind of stopped, and then hike the rest of it tonight, and then just set up camp and go kind of maybe eat a snack and then go straight to bed. So yeah, should be a good time. Can't wait to get it. Some food in my belly. Alright, so we're in the Cataloochee area, and it's probably hard for you to see. Well, shouldn't be able to get it closer, but right over here, let's see if I can zoom in while we're recording. right over here, we've got some elk. A lot of them. Also, though, I think those are wild boar, or the feral hogs. I believe, based on like the way they're moving around. And I see 1, 2, and then there's 2 more back in there. So don't want to mess with the elk, because they'll, hold on here, and we're back to normal. There we go. Don't want to mess with the elk, because they'll mess you up. Definitely don't want to mess with the hogs, because they'll definitely mess you up. It's weird. I saw a turkey earlier, right before we hit Balsam Mountain Trail too. So we've been seeing a lot of good wildlife out and about the last couple of days. Pretty exciting. Alright, so this is insane. We just spooked the boars, and one of them was staring me down, and there's no telling what the wild boar will do. They had their piglets too, which was even worse. Didn't want to scare them. Now, all the elk are currently staring me down, and we've got a bunch by the trail that we need to walk up to. So I'm just gonna calmly, easily see if we can get, oh, as I fall. But we've got to get over to that trailhead with all these elk in the way. And hopefully they just kind of mind their business and I'll just mind mine. This is pretty insane. Don't mind me, guys. Just walking. Holy cow. There are a ton of elk over here. Don't mind me, guys. We're just walking. I don't know if these are all female or kids. That's cool. They're all tagged, so Park Service will see them. Whew. Oh, there we go. That was insane. But now that the elk are behind us, and even better, the wild boar are across the field, we can keep on working our way to the campsite. And now campsite, looks like campsite 40 is about 1.5 miles, but we've got more than that. We're going to go to campsite 41 tonight. So we've got a little bit more of a walk in front of us here. Alright, so right now it's about 5:30 in the morning. An hour and a half ago, this tent was sagging from the snow. In fact, this stake right out here that kind of holds open the vestibule came out, and so the tent almost fell apart on us. Luckily we were able to get it fixed, and it looks like the shoes are now, you can't really, it won't focus on it, but the shoes and socks are now starting to thaw out and the snow's starting to come off of them. So fun.